Reports say at approximately 12:01 a.m. Sunday, May 5th, former NFL wide receiver Titus Young was arrested for suspicion of driving under the influence. It was reported by spokesperson Lisa McConnell of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department that he had headed into oncoming traffic after making an illegal left turn. After his release, Young was then arrested for a second time at approximately 2:22 p.m. after reports say he was scaling the impound parking lot to retrieve his Ford Mustang that had been impounded earlier. He was charged with suspicion of burglary. Titus Young was an instrumental part of the Detroit Lions in 2011, but his production fell short in 2012. Let's watch some footage of his performance. Does this look like the man who stated to the public that he is better than Calvin Johnson, the only wide receiver in history to be shy only 36 yards of a 2,000 yards receiving year in a single season? Young may possess the talent that could benefit an NFL team, but his lack of maturity could be the end of him as a player. His statistics show a decrease in production, and not many NFL teams, to include the St. Louis Rams, who picked him up off waivers early in February and realized only 10 days later that he was not good fit for the organization, had an ego that could be disruptive. He has more incidents than just this one, like the fight between Brandon Flowers of the Kansas City Chiefs and himself, which got him fined and suspended within the league. And then there was the fight during practice with teammate Louis Delmas, which also got him benched, but only within the organization. And finally there was the incident with AT&T, where he was ranting and raving to customers his own misfortunes while his sister was trying to defuse the situation. He had passed out on a bench inside the store. This man is a journalist's dream. He really knows how to create a headline. So it goes to show, not all this young man's talent is worth the price of a disrupted franchise. I don't want to give listeners a false impression. Titus Young has real talent. Refer back to his 2011 season for proof. But his maturity says something different about his character. He's a young superstar that has made mistakes. But the key is to learn from those mistakes, and not to let being a superstar go to your head, as it creates an ego nobody can overlook. I hope to see more of Titus Young on the field so he can prove that people can change and grow, no matter their previous history. By Tuesday, May 7th, this report had been posted on all the major sports websites and Facebook, which was consequently liked by 1.3 thousand people for the world to see. This posed many questions by the readers, so the story really needed to be elaborated upon to show the pattern of misconduct this young man possesses, referring back to the previous headlines, as we discussed, of the young wide receiver. Both social media and traditional media treated this incident the same and reported only the facts. Opinions have no place in traditional media. However, social media allowed an entire network of people to form an opinion of their own, but only after reading the facts. Social media can make or break you, so it is in your best interest, especially being a public figure, to make yourself a humbled professional. This story really shines a negative light upon Titus Young and shows our youth that it doesn't matter who you are or what you have done. Nobody is above the law. I hope all the readers and athletes alike take special notice that an ego can be a career ender. So let your actions on the field speak for you.